In a funeral home. Our very own Elizabeth Atieno visited the Kenyatta Memorial Funeral Home and spent a day with the morticians, and now brings us this story on how the dead are taken care of. However, this story may contain sins that some viewers may find disturbing.
In a world where everyone wants to be the sun that lightens up someone's life, over 500 morticians in Kenya have chosen to be the moon that brightens in the darkest hour of death. Today, we walk you along the corridors of the Kenyatta Memorial Funeral Home to give you a first-hand experience of what happens once a body is received at the morgue. Rehab has just received her first body for the day. She wheels the body through the receiving area into the morgue.
Hello. Newcomer wakuje. Na wakuje na tag.
Then she contacts the receptionist to notify them on the new arrival. The next of kin is equally informed on what to do as documentations continue.
Asiende akikaa vibaya.
While that is happening, Rehab together with other morticians begin preparing the body for viewing and identification.
Nampaka mafuta vizuri.
The documents are then submitted to the Health Records Department for the body identification tags to be processed. The body is then tagged and placed on the cabinet or bed. During tagging, the body is assigned a unique identifying number and securely tagged, typically on the wrist or ankle, and the details formally logged into the mortuary register.
The first thing, we isolate the body, we disinfect the body so that we keep low the pathogens, because we have to protect ourselves from the ailments that come along with the body.
In a bid to slow decomposition, the body is embalmed or preserved. During embalming, an incision or surgical cut is made. Blood is then drained from the vein and replaced with an embalming fluid that is injected into an artery and distributed throughout the body. The embalming fluid is normally a mix of a preservative and disinfectant.
So the embalming results a bit darkish, pinkish sometimes, and kind of hardening. Some of us don't use the fridges after embalming because embalming is preservation.
There are different types of embalming, including arterial embalming, which involves injecting fluids into the arteries. Cavity embalming, which involves the use of a surgical instrument called a trocar to remove and injecting fluids into the body cavities.
Embalming can last even months. For the medical, it can last year plus.
Moments before the body is laid in the coffin, the deceased's natural appearance is restored through cosmetology. The professionals here use specialized skills in hairstyling, makeup application, and nail care to create the natural look. They at times work with photographs provided by the family to match the individual's specific look, style, and skin tone. Beyond the basic cosmetology, which involves applying basic makeup, Rehab informs us that sometimes they are forced to use facial reconstructive techniques, especially in cases of trauma, accidents, or chronic illnesses that may have altered the body's appearance. In this case, the morticians are required to camouflage the bruises and discolorization, rebuild facial features using materials like wax or cotton, and balance the skin tones to reflect who they were while alive.
Some of them, they don't have even heads. Some of them, imebondeka imekuwa chapati. So you have to sit down, have a creative mind.
Rehab has served as a mortician for 8 years now. At first, she wasn't sure if this was the path she wanted to take. But not everyone was willing to walk this path with her.
At first, they thought I'm mad. Others told me that you're going to be haunted by the spirits.
And does she fear death?
Personally, I don't like thinking about my own death. I'm not usually happy at it because a person has died. Because you might pray, this also is a job that you can't go saying, God give me customers today.
Rehab's experience is almost similar to that of Batista Karaoke. For Batista, he was motivated to pursue this course after the death of his mother in 2014. He narrates how he was not satisfied with how his mother was presented during viewing and identification, and it was then that he made the decision and a lifelong commitment to ensure that every body that will pass through his hands will look beautiful and decent.
Shift ya morgue inakuwa unpredictable. Unaweza ingia, okay, mimi ingia 8 exactly. So ukiingia 8, saa kutoka inakuwa unpredictable. Because unaweza kuta job sometimes inashikana kutoka saa 10, saa 11 hapo, huwezi acha mpaka umalize job yako ya mchana. Then wale usiku wakiingia, wao wanadeal na mambo ya shift ya usiku ku receive na embalming.
But he has equally faced criticism.
So nilipoteza marafiki mwanzo kwa sababu walijua nafanya kazi kwa morgue. So unasikia mtu anakuuliza hata kama ni hao wengine, unasikia anakuuliza, sasa nikikuja kwako usiku unaweza fikiria unichonge, unacheki. Sawa, unaona kitu kama hiyo inakufanya unasikia hapana. Hizo maswali hazikosangi. Ati haya unaota usiku. Unauliza, mimi tangu nifanye kwa morgue, ili mwaka wangu wa 7 sijawahi ota. Haki ya Mungu sijawahi ota. Ati na maiti marehemu hapana.
Just like any other human being, both Batista and Rehab have their weaknesses.
Infant mimi unilemea. Alafu cause I lost my mother akiwa na 65 years. Hadi leo niko na body na deal na body yenye kwa na 65 years huwa inani traumatize.
So, just how does Batista unwind after a long day at work?
Sivuti bangi, sikunywi sigara, sikunywi pombe. So na deal tu hivyo. Unacheka sasa mimi venye ufanya mimi napenda ku drive kwenda long distance, na kuswim vitu kama hizo. Alafu na kupika. Nikishiba mimi niko sawa.
Morticians like Rehab work tirelessly to ensure the deceased feel beautiful even in their death. Morticians like Rehab and Batista are the last one to put a smile on your face. They are the guardians of peace and dignity, ensuring a final journey filled with love and respect. Elizabeth Atieno from the Kenyatta Memorial Funeral Home, Nairobi.